this recipe is really awesome. You get 1 cup of Oli Mountain compost, a half a cup of worm castings. You get a handful of bokashi. You mix all that together along with 2 tablespoons of oatmeal flour and 1 tablespoon of rock phosphate and, 2 tablespoons of barley. But I use gnarly barley from Clackamas Coop. And you mix all that together. You get it a little bit wet. I put this up on my Instagram page today just to show everybody the recipe and how to make it. I make it all the time. You mix it together. You get it a little bit moist. Then you put it in a container with a cover on, but not all the way on, just slightly on top. And you wait for about 3 days. It's got to be in a warm but dark location so that the fungi on it can grow. So I made this 3 days ago so I could show you guys. Usually if you're storing this, I leave the lid like that. So that way a little bit of air could get in. The lid's not completely sealed. And this is what happens 3 days later.
Oh, okay.
You see this nice mycelium? When you go out to the forest and you're trying to get a collection of indigenous microorganisms, this is what you're looking for. You could make it yourself. It's not the same. I personally prefer just all sorts of a variety, a diverse variety of different things. But this, see how like nice and soft this is? It kind of smells like apple cider vinegar. I call it Santa's beard. Also in the Teaming with Microbes book, he shows you how you can make this. This recipe I got off my friend Random Nicole 420. So it's kind of like a cake. And what I would do when it's time. See that?
Oh, okay. Breaking it right open there. Yeah. Wow.
When it's time, I put this in a tea bag and I make a tea out of this. This will create a fungi-rich compost, and this is good for plants that love fungi. You could feed this tea to any of your plants because fungi life lasts for so long as you maintain it. That's so funny.
That's so cool.
I will send it to you, but I'm telling you, it's the coolest thing ever. If you make this, and I've tried a few different ways to get it right, just cold and dark. I mean, I wouldn't eat this, but it does smell really good. It reminds me of like fruit or apple cider vinegar. As long as it smells good, it's good to work with. If it starts smelling really nasty or funky, then it's no good. A nice thing about bokashi, one of the things that it does is it helps to get rid of all that smell, funky smells of anything, and it helps them to break down faster. This has created a lot of fungi life, a lot of bacteria. There's a lot of great things in here that I could use and put in my my tea. And then this tea I give to my plants about once a week until I notice that my plants have had too much by checking out their leaves. Then I start backing off.
That's so
So
awesome.
I wanted to share that recipe with you guys. I hope you guys can make it and give it a try. And if you find any way to make this any more white than what I can do, then please share your recipe with me. I'd love to see it.
This clip is brought to you by AC Infinity. Use discount code MrGrow at 15 to save on any of their products.